What if I told you that one decision, one financial mistake, could delay your dreams of wealth for years, maybe even decades? Scary thought, right? But here's the truth. Most people make not one, but several financial missteps in their 20s, mistakes that hold them back long after. Are you making one right now? Stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 biggest mistakes to avoid, and more importantly, how to set yourself up for lasting success. Spoiler alert, number 5 is something most people never see coming. Mistake 1. Not budgeting. First on the list, and it's something so many people overlook, is not having a budget. Budgeting isn't just for people struggling financially. In fact, the wealthiest people in the world budget. Why? Because money that isn't tracked disappears fast. Think about it. How often do you find yourself wondering, where did all my money go this month? You earn, you spend, and somehow, it's all gone. And let's be honest, no one's tracking all those random Amazon purchases, right? Without a clear plan for your spending, you're setting yourself up for failure. But the good news? A simple budget can change everything. Stay with me, because at the end, I'll show you how to take control of your finances so you never feel like money is slipping through your fingers again. But if you think not budgeting is bad, wait until you hear mistake number 2. This one could affect your future more than you realize. Mistake 2. Avoiding investment. Next, let's talk about avoiding investments. It's easy to think, I'll start investing later when I have more money. But here's the truth. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Thanks to the power of compound interest, what you invest today can multiply many times over in the future. Imagine this. You invest $100 in your 20s, and by the time you're 60, it could be worth thousands. That's free money you could miss out on just by waiting. Quick question. How would you feel if your future self sent you a message saying, "Hey, why didn't you start investing earlier?" Yeah, that'd hurt. You don't need to be a stock market expert. Just start. Even small amounts add up over time. Now, if you're thinking, "That's fine, I'll invest later," hold on. Mistake number 3 is one most people don't even realize they're making. And this one could destroy your financial security in an instant. Mistake 3. Not having an emergency fund visual. Car breaks down on a deserted road. Picture this. Your car breaks down, your phone shatters, or worse, an unexpected medical bill. Life happens, and it usually happens when you least expect it. Not having an emergency fund is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. One bad day can lead to months or even years of financial recovery. And no, your emergency fund isn't your credit card. That's like putting out a fire with gasoline. You need cash set aside for the unexpected. Experts recommend at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. If that sounds overwhelming, start small. $500 or $1,000. Anything is better than nothing. Now, let's move on to a mistake that looks like a smart decision, but can trap you in a cycle of debt. Up next, the hidden trap in many young adults' financial strategies. Mistake 4. Taking on too much debt. We've all heard it. You need debt to get ahead. But here's the thing. Too much debt, especially bad debt, can cripple your financial future. Student loans, credit card debt, car payments, they add up fast. And before you know it, you're working just to pay off your past instead of building your future. Ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, paying off debt, but getting nowhere? It's exhausting, right? Debt isn't always bad, but it's crucial to understand the difference between good debt, like a reasonable mortgage, and bad debt, like high-interest credit cards. The key is managing it wisely. so it doesn't control your life. And that leads us to our final mistake, one that most people never see coming until it's too late. Mistake 5. Not planning for retirement early. Most people in their 20s think retirement is a lifetime away. But here's a harsh truth. The longer you wait to start saving for retirement, the harder it becomes. The days turn into weeks, the weeks into years, and before you know it, you're 45 with little to no savings. Unless, of course, your plan is to win the lottery, which, spoiler alert, probably isn't going to happen. Even if you start with just a little, those savings can grow into something substantial. It's not about how much you save today. It's about starting the habit early. Your future self will thank you. Now that we've covered the 5 biggest mistakes, there's one more thing you need to know. So, there you have it. The 5 financial mistakes to avoid in your 20s. But knowledge without action is useless. The key is to take control of your finances now, not tomorrow, not next week, today. And that starts with creating a solid budget. If you want to know exactly how to budget like a pro and take control of your money, check out the next video on my channel. Budget like a pro. Easy tips to take control of your finances. I'll show you simple, actionable tips that anyone can implement, regardless of income. Click on the end screen or find the link in the description. Your wealth-building journey starts now. Don't miss it.